Speaker Kenneth Marende has broken his silence on the issue of taxation of monthly allowances totaling to 650,000 shillings that members of parliament receive. This follows a directive from the Kenya Revenue Authority that members of parliament pay backdated tax arrears on their monthly allowances.
I received in my office as the Speaker of the National Assembly of Kenya 3 letters. One from the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, another from the Commissioner General, and another from the Attorney General. And they were categorical, they were unequivocal on what was going to happen to taxation in respect of members of the 10th Parliament.
Prior to the July informal meeting of lawmakers, some members of parliament had threatened to campaign against the then proposed new constitution if their monthly allowances would be subjected to taxation under the new constitution. With the defeat during the August referendum looming, the executive apparently crafted a deal with the lawmakers on the taxation issue. Less than a year later, it seems like yet another case of a dishonored MOU.
As we speak today, I have not received any other communication from those 3 offices. Sasa mimi nasema ukweli.
So if there was any such arrangement, it must have been a gentleman's agreement, which in my view has no force of law.
Despite Marende's insistence that members of the 10th Parliament had been insulated from taxation on their allowances, the taxman is tightening the noose on the lawmakers who will not be fully tax compliant within 30 days of the KRA directive.
We are entitled by the law to take enforcement measures, and those enforcement measures include recovery of the money through bank accounts or debts that are owed, or even in drastic cases, the sale of assets.
Indeed, scores of the legislators continued to pay their taxes, the latest being Siakago's Lenny Kivuti, who paid his taxes in Embu.
We must pay tax, we must obey the law, we made the law to obey it.
Ultimately, tax compliance is a personal matter, and members of parliament could find themselves bearing the burden individually when push comes to shove. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Live at 9.